Welcome to Greg's TV Daily. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We've got a great day of tech news. We've got a little bit of Samsung mixed with some big time official Google news. So let's first jump in to the Samsung stuff first. It has to do with One UI 7. If you remember, the iPhone has dynamic island. Looks like Samsung's getting something very, very similar when it comes to One UI 7 and all the phones that will get it. This has been leaked out by Ice Universe saying that One UI 7 has no dynamic island, but it kind of does. It just has an eclipse icon on the status bar for prompting. In One UI 6, there was only a call display. In One UI 7, other functions have been added, such as stopwatch and recording. I think the expansion of this smart function is not imitating Apple. So it looks like you'll still be able to interact with that little thing there. Kind of the same, not same, but similar to the way that Apple has done it. Obviously, Samsung's doing it in their own regard. And you can also see that with Apple sometimes. Apple will come out with a feature and you're like, hey, that's very similar to what Google does, what Samsung does, whatever somebody else does. And then Apple kind of reinvents it for their own liking. And it looks like Samsung's doing a little bit of that with this. I think it's gonna be actually kind of interesting to be able to long press it, tap it, double tap it. It's gonna do different actions. It's a smart way of using the display. I know I'm pretty much looking forward to this. Let me know about you guys. Galaxy S25 Ultra is, man, I had huge hopes for the battery and especially the charging. And it looks like we're getting the same thing for the 1 millionth time. Ice Universe is tweeting out that the S25 Ultra still has the same 5,000 milliamp battery and 45 watt charging. That's absolutely insane that they have not increased the charging speed for, I don't even, it's what has been 5 years, 4 years, 3 years. They've had 45 watt charging for a long time. They've had 25 watt charging even longer than that, and that's still on some of their flagship phones, such as the Galaxy Z Fold 6 to this day. When are we gonna see a change? I don't know if they're scared from what happened with the Note 7 and that overheating process, or if they don't think it's needed or not. And to agree with them, just to play a little devil's advocate, they don't really necessarily need to improve the charging speed. The battery lasts a really long time, especially on the S Ultra phones. It's big enough at 5,000 milliamps, but what they're probably trying to do is get this phone slimmer so that they can keep the same battery size in there. And then also to the fact that with the charging speeds, they're probably like, hey, we don't need to do anything and we can make our profits better. That's my guess on this. They're obviously not gonna say anything about, oh, we didn't wanna upgrade the charging speed because we wanna make more money, but it is something to think about as a consumer as to why they might be doing that. Next up is all about the Pixel 9, 9 Pro, 9 Pro XL, 9 Pro Fold. The names are ridiculous, especially the Fold. Like, come on, just call it damn Fold 9 Pro or something like that. But anyways, the Pixel phones, we've been luxuried. Is that even a word? We've been labored, we've been loved, we've been given the official specs. I'm not gonna show the official documentation just in case of a copyright strike, but we have it in a nice little list. And OnLinks has put all of this stuff out and I wanted to go through this with you. So we're gonna talk about the Pixel 9, the regular 9. It'll have a 6.3 inch Actua display. This is probably just a marketing name, obviously. 9 Pro will have a 6.3 inch and the XL model also have a 6.8 inch Super Actua display. The 9 Pro Fold has a 6.3 inch Actua front display, which is the cover screen, and an 8 inch Super Actua Flex display on the inner screen, which is gonna be, again, the biggest folding phone here in North America and a lot of other parts of the world. The rear cameras, the 9 has a 50 megapixel main, 48 megapixel ultra wide. The 9 Pro and XL have a 50 megapixel main camera and a 48 megapixel ultra wide and a 48 megapixel telephoto sensor. The 9 Pro Fold has a 48 megapixel main camera, so that matches the regular 9. So even though they're calling it a Pro Fold, it doesn't have quote unquote pro cameras, 10.5 megapixel ultra wide snapper and a 8.8 megapixel telephoto sensor. The front cameras, you're looking at 10.5 on the 9. The 9 Pro and XL have a 42 megapixel. Ooh, that's a big boy right there. And the 9 Pro Fold will have a 10 megapixel selfie. Again, kind of, yes, actually it's under the 9, the regular 9. So, man, whatever. Processor, all 4 Pixel 9 series, these would be the Fold or the regular ones, will have the Tensor G4 processor. If I had to guess, I would guess that the The Pro Fold will probably perform the best because it probably is the least amount underclocked because it has the most space in the phone. The RAM, the Pixel 9 ships with 12 gigs, while the 9 Pro, Pro XL, and the Pro Fold all have 16 gigs of RAM. That is the most RAM on a folding phone here in North America, tied with the OnePlus Open. Google says these phones are engineered and designed for AI. Big surprise, everyone's pushing AI right now. Google promises 7 years of security updates and pixel drops. That matches what you get on a Galaxy Fold 6 right now. You will get the emergency SOS with new pixels that shoot crisis alerts about nearby fires and floods. It also claims to thwart malware and phishing scams. The Pixel phones will also have Pixel screenshots, which helps you save info that you want to remember, like events, places, and more. You can open Pixel screenshots later to find what you are forgetting or missing. In a way, it's like a watered down Microsoft Recall feature, which it sounds like you'll have to interact with it in order to take that Pixel screenshot so it remembers. The promo material also shows that various ways Gemini AI and Circle to Search can be helpful. Last but not least, the 9 Pro XL and probably other models will come with a 1 meter USB-C to C cable in the box. No charging brick to be seen anywhere. Whoa. Lot to unfold there, no pun intended, with the Pixel Fold. But I think when I think when initially I was hoping and I thought that the Pixel Fold would have really quote unquote pro cameras. And I'm not to say that the cameras still won't be good, but it totally amazes me that these, even though, and there's a camera bump too on that Pixel Fold 2, Pixel 9 Pro Fold, whatever you want to call it. It just really shocks me that they're not pushing it in a way that it matches up with the rest of their phone lineup. Like, what's holding them back? Is it a money thing? Is it a design thing? Engineering thing? What could it be? In my heart of hearts, I hope it's more of an engineering thing and not them just being cheap and saying, hey, we don't want to spend an extra couple bucks on some better cameras for you. Again, I think these cameras will be really good. I just think and know that if there's something else out there that's costing less money, such as a 9 Pro XL or 9 Pro, I want those same damn cameras, especially if you're calling it a Pro. You can't call this thing a Pro Fold and it doesn't have Pro cameras. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace!